Good evening guys, welcome back to Don's Graphics Design. Today we're going to check on how you can design an awesome match poster flyer on Pixellab. If you are coming across the channel for the first time, please kindly subscribe. Without wasting much time, let's dive into today's lessons. So we're going to set our size from here on the three dots, go to image settings. So I just want us to use a size of 11 or 15 by 1280. Okay, so this is fine, and we go to background setting and change the color to brown. So after changing the color to brown, we're going to go to text, double tap to put a new text, and just write match, and we're going to change the color to a perfect red color. Okay, so after changing the color to perfect red, come to font area, and we're going to use a font that is bold enough and longer, called Monganite Bold. So this is the font we are using. It's called Monganite Bold. So size up the text, size it up, and go to 3D rotate. So this is the tool that we want to use today. 3D rotate. So rotate it along the x-axis. Okay, let's say just by 65. It's okay. And what you are going to do is to copy it, make a duplicate of it, double tap to write day, so it's match day. Like I said, this is a match day, a flyer design on Pixellab. So we're going to size this up. Okay, make this much more bigger, and position it right here. Okay, so after positioning it this way, we're going to go back to the 3D rotate, of course, to rotate it once again. So we're going to rotate it to our desired taste. So here you can rotate it to your own desired taste. There are no troubles at all. Okay, so I think at 80, let's say just 77. Okay, by 77 degrees is perfect. So go to layer now and lock it up. Now click on the match, and we're going to rotate it also, but then align it perfectly with this. Okay, so we're going to increase it in size a bit so that it aligns perfectly. Can you see that? Good. So we bring it down, and let's make it to be perfect. Okay, good. So for this one, it's 81 degrees. Then for day, it was 77 degrees. Now click on your check mark, go to layer, and you lock everything up. Now this poster design is for Portugal versus Argentina clash. I guess you need to know who is the GOAT here. So we're going to bring in the GOAT of all time, aka Cristiano Ronaldo, Portuguese star striker. I'm going to bring his image into the design. So right here I have his image. Just going to reduce it a bit, and position it just like so. So after positioning it here, go to layer and you lock this up. And we're going to create some shadow to place it below his image. Then you go to gradient, click gradient, and you click on the plus button. Then we set our gradient. If you have not followed our tutorials on how to create this shadow, please kindly check on our previous tutorials. Alright, so we're going to make this to fall just below the image. Now what we're going to do now is to change the color to perfect black, but then reduce the opacity a bit to half, 50%, and you're going to copy this. So after copying it, we're going to bring it, oh my goodness, so let's bring it down here. but then we're going to reduce the size also of this since it is falling below the other leg. Okay, yeah, let's leave this like so. So like we can even reduce the size of this a bit. And make it to fall just directly below his feet. Okay, good. So upon achieving this, guys, we're going to bring in the logos, the club logos. So this is for Argentina Football Association. This is their icon or their shield, as you might want to call it. So we're going to position this here, and after positioning it this way, we're going to write, okay, we're going to text and write Argentina in capital letters. Then go to your font area, and the font we are using is called Trajax, and we're going to change the color to a perfect black, and let's reduce the size to just about 20, and you position it nicely beneath the name. You can even reduce the size further to just about 18, but then go to spacing now and you space this out to about 20, so the name should be spaced out. Okay guys, as you follow, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to turn on the notification bell. Okay, so let's bring in the club icon for Portugal. So this is their own icon. We're going to make it also to fall along the same line like that for Argentina. Okay. So just make sure that everything is aligned. Now we're going to copy this name, double tap on it to write Portugal in capital letters, then you pull it and bring it down here. So it's Argentina Portugal. I guess this is a match you won't want to miss out. So Argentina Portugal. Now what we would love to do again is to bring in the timing and the match location. So we're going to copy this text, double tap to write Benfica Stadium. So you can put it at the Benfica Stadium or the Estadio da Luz. This is another name for the Benfica Stadium in Portugal. It's a 65,000 capacity stadium. So we're going to make it in capital letters since it is the venue for this awesome encounter. It's a Cristiano Ronaldo versus Messi clash, as you might like to call it. Okay, so after positioning it, we copy it and write the date. So this match comes up. Let's edit this. This match will be coming up on the 20th November 2023. All should be in capital letters, so we just put November 20th. We're going to bring it down, but then go to your relative position and tag it to fall on the middle. As you position it, make sure that it aligns perfectly with the stadium. All of them should be on the same line, And in order to achieve that, you can go and turn on your grid option. So place it just to make sure that everything is well in place. Okay, so after achieving this, what we're going to do is to copy it again in November, and then go to editing and edit to put the time. It will be from 6 p.m. GMT. So the match comes up live as from 6 p.m. GMT on the 20th of November at the Stade Estadio da Luz, or the Benfica Stadium. I'm not a Portuguese, so that's why you find it difficult pronouncing that Estadio da Luz, Benfica Stadium. Okay, good. So if you notice, after positioning everything and seeing that it's okay, we can now turn off our grid. We can turn it off, we don't need it. But then the background appears so plain and it's not nice. So what I'm going to do is to go to shapes, select this square shape, go to gradients. So we're going to use a fading and texture composition for this. So let's create the fading. Click on this and make it faded, and let's swap the position. The black should be up and the transparent should be down using this. Okay, if you have been following our tutorials lately, you understand that we have really been using this a lot. So let's change the color of this black. Click on it on the plus button. Let's go change the color of this black into something that is related to purple. Okay, good. So let's increase this. Alright, but before we increase it, let me just leave it like this. Then go now to your texture. Okay, go to texture, and we're going to make use of this stadium. So use your square size to crop it anywhere that you want on the design. So I can just decide to crop it from here. Okay, can you see that? Great. So let's size this up. And after sizing it up, what we're going to do is to send it to back. And after sending it to back, we're going to go to opacity and reduce the opacity gradually. Can you see that? Beautiful. So with all of this achieved, we can say it's a wrap on this design. But before you go, always save your work as PNG and Ultra. So thank you guys for joining us today and for watching this tutorial on how to create an awesome match day flyer on Pixellab. Hope today's lesson was helpful, and don't forget to give a like to this tutorial and subscribe on your way out. See you in the next tutorial.